Oh, hi there. Welcome to the revolution of 3D printing. Traditionally, construction methods have been used in the United States for a long time. Typically, houses in America are made of wood and foam fillings, which over the time people have noticed that maybe it's not the best way to build houses. 3D printing is a successful technology innovation over the past few years is now stepping into the construction, seeking to build houses and buildings with better structural strength, more efficient, energy saving, and fast to build.
Printing consists of printing by layers utilizing a heated material that is extracted from a nozzle, and as it is being laid slowly it starts to cool off, maintaining the structure and composition of the object being created.
The advantages of 3D printing are the variety of parts that we can do, since with casting we're very limited to the dimensions that we can use. Also with 3D printing, we have a fast and reliable solution. The greatest disadvantages of 3D printing is the cost of the machines, since some 3D printers can cost from $500 up to $900,000.
3D printing construction refers to the technologies that use 3D printing as a core method to fabricate buildings or construction components. America's first 3D printing houses could be created in just one day. A 3D printed house consists of the continuous layering of concrete on top of itself, while it's being cooled down and forming the structure of a building. Advanced technology is making printing houses made of recycled material or simply less harmful and sustainable material like a mix of plastic and carbon fiber. 3D printing houses have a positive environmental impact because there is no waste produced in the process since quantities are printed exactly and in an efficient way. The construction has more mechanical structure and strength, which can make a difference when it comes to resisting strong winds, rain, storm, hail, or even a tornado.
Some of the main disadvantages of 3D printing is the variety of the materials, since you can use any material to print. So if we use this type of technology with houses, the type of materials that we will need to use will be very limited, since it needs to have very specific mechanical properties as well as thermal properties. So the main disadvantage that I can see is the type of material that the house will be done. 3D printing, the most valuable skill that you'll need is the willing of learning this new technology. Printing houses and stuff like that, you'll require a very specific type of design as well as a knowledge of the material you're using.
A study done by Elsevier and Krakow University of Technology determined that 3D printed houses benefit considerably from traditional built houses. These homes are more sustainable, structures more efficient, energy saving, and reducing the time, money, and resources it takes to build a home. But companies like Apsys Corp claims they will be able to print a house in just one day. 3D printed houses even include net zero energy consumption technology, meaning the amount of energy used is equal to the amount produced. WASP realized many construction incidents and delays could be prevented, since the minimum amount of workers will be needed to be employed to operate 3D construction printers. Nevertheless, 3D printing construction requires labor force as the printer can't build 100% of the house by itself. Roof installation, windows, doors, floor, appliances, and services are still needed to be manually put into place and work.
Traditional construction methods, they may be slow. If they are in the road, they might block traffic. They might cause the public to have to take different roads, traffic control. They're labor intensive. Sometimes they don't follow the schedule that they're supposed to follow. So the public is maybe really affected by it.
Unfortunately, this amazing technology is not being invested in enough since it is an emerging technology and a new method of construction. Nevertheless, it seems to be the best alternative against traditional built houses given that they are vulnerable to natural disasters, such as fire, and that the wood can be torn or ripped away from homes and susceptible to cracking when sold.
Okay, I think investing on 3D is a really good option for the future because it makes things faster and more efficient and as well as cheaper, obviously. You will also have to consider in this case the house industries, because it will be taking all those jobs from the people and they will be unemployed. So they have to find a balance between making things efficient and cheap and giving people employment. They're in the business, 3D printers as big as some classrooms. They have the ability to print really large objects, and it's really cheap to do it because in that case you won't need the hand of a person to do it, just the design, and from there on you can print many pieces of it.
Hurricane Harvey destroyed the homes of thousands of families and left people with nothing. No home, no belongings, and no money. By 2015, more than 500,000 people were without a place to live across the United States. The issue isn't that there aren't enough houses. There is not enough money to afford them, especially in time of crisis. A 3D printed house is cheaper, costing about 8 times less than a traditional one. Throughout history, many natural disasters have destroyed millions of homes. This adds another advantage that is extremely significant about being able to print in a house and in a short period of time. 3D printed houses could aid people in time of disasters and tragedy. Lack of electricity wouldn't be a problem anymore. If a family lost their house in just a day, you can build them another one in the same time.
You again? Well, in conclusion with this technique, since less material is used, houses become more affordable. Less energy and work is required to construct a house, so this not only saves budget, it saves resources and it helps the environment. The facilities 3D printing provides could help change the United States. After all we have discussed, why should the United States not invest in 3D printing?